Alright, well, today we're gonna do this in English because this one is for King of the Dead, which is the guy that submit this army. I'm trying the new DLC, the Tomb Kings one. I never played with them before, like I just began playing quick matches a couple of days ago, and I met this weird guy called Piono, and we matched twice, and this is the first match. First match, he has 3 Mehmets. If this is not a span of fucking Mehmets, I do not know what it is. But the whole thing is, like, this guy has some really cheesy tactics I want to show you in the next one. Is much worse than this. In the game I could not see this because like they were hidden by the hill, but I could see his front line of Marauder Berserkers. They had no shields, so they are very suitable to die for arrows. As you see, like almost 1/3 of the hit points of the unit has already went down because they have no shields. This double axe or double short infantry is very susceptible to missile. And the whole thing is, oh yeah, shells. There was a small engagement because if already deployed one Skin Wolf and one Norscan Warhound. They charged my Nekara Horsemen, but I managed to move half of my army, including these Sepulchral Stalkers, which are like these huge serpent things. They're amazing for this thing. So here comes the main engagement. As you see, when I realized there was 3, it was about now. I was dealing with this flank and then oh shit, they are coming. And I think his strategy is to hold the line and then use the mammoths to just break through. Luckily there was nothing in here that he could actually break through because my whole army was here. And this pocket is actually just throwaway units and some Ishabi. I have the horsemen, the skeleton horsemen are gonna be amazingly useful at taking down these beasts because at range is much easier. As you see, they are doing everything they can do to cause havoc to my lines. Come on, skeleton archers, fire back! Well, as you see, I also firing them in the back, in the front line. My Tomb Guard has no chance against what's coming for them. So, at this moment I realize I have all my anti-large units here. There is 3 mammoths here, so screw them. I begin using Fate of Bijuna and Spirit Leech these units to try to take them down. I'm gonna engage everything I have, especially these anti-large poisoning dealing Sepulchral Stalkers, which was a change. Like King of the Dead did not have this unit in his army, and it actually saved me pretty well here. As you see, by focusing fire on their lord, because you know he's a fucking mammoth, I managed taking him down almost 1/3 of his health, which is a lot. Believe me, is a lot. It's like 5,000 HP. Just this part. So now they are all taking a lot of damage because all my big units are here too, and they cannot push up that easily. They are trying to run away, taking extra damage. Mammoths do not have a lot of armor, so pretty much anything that is good against like dealing damage to infantry can also do damage to them, but they have a lot of health and they cause fear and terror. My skeletal archers are shooting them. Go boys! I believe in you! Have some meat on those bones! Well, for my surprise, my infantry hold for a very long time because they are undead, so do not break. And for some reason they begin routing. Even though they... oh no, he actually took a beating. Yep, his leadership took a huge beating over here. I have my undead leadership on mounts, just little horses, just... yep, and the guy rage quit. So, this was the first replay. His mammoths actually did a lot of damage, but I had a lot of fodder units, so I could hold. And there was the other one, General Sniping. As you're gonna see, is one of the most annoying things you can do in a game. So in this one, he just brings 3 flying, 3 flying lords with magical attacks to kill my leadership. Because as this is an undead faction, without the leadership, they all crumble to death. And a Luminarch, which is a unit I rarely see in games nowadays. And when you bring a Luminarch, you definitely want to snipe something. This unit is one of the most high damage dealing units in the game. It's like a magical missile thing. But it's very fragile. And not only that, it does not have the best range, so you need to get a little bit closer. But this thing is a sniper. That's what it is. It even have the aim here is a sniper. It's like a holy sniper. And I brought the Bone Giant, no pun intended. This beautiful thing, beautiful. So, you have a Luminarch, I have a fucking Giant. Let's see who wins. Right now I'm currently aiming at the Luminarch because I do not see his leadership thing. I shot first, meaning I dealt more damage at the beginning, and I have extra units that can range so far. Gonna see what happens. Yeah, be or not to be. Die, motherfucker. But these units are like, what the fuck are we doing here? Why are we standing in front of the thing? Well, it dealing a lot of damage to my Giant, I must say. But also taking a lot of damage in return, but my Giant is an undead, so it's not gonna rout. While this thing... This guy does not seem very manly, he's like Shakespeare and everything. So, right now I see that he's beginning to snipe my general. What? He just came here and threw a fireball and a light bolt from the light wizard. It was, what? He just came in, shot them and run away. I was like, okay, you wanna snipe my general, I'm gonna snipe your snipers. Now that his Luminarch has run away, I send my Ushabi with Greybow to keep them at bay. And he does a very noobish mistake of leaving them still while they recharge their skills, meaning they're gonna take a beating. I also managed to cast like a Spirit Leech, draining almost half of its health. Wizards do not have a lot of health, but he has a flanking army of Pistoliers and Reichsguard. Spearmen are facing Skeleton Spearmen. This is actually like a clash of titans here, because both of them suck. And then begin some shooting from above, and hey, he actually has silver bullets, which is also a pretty good sniping unit. Luckily he's aiming at the wrong unit and he's hitting his own man. I cast like a Fate of Bijuna here to destroy these great swords. This will do a lot of damage to the unit. It's a very expensive one. Not the best target, but still. The Pistoliers got caught in melee, but the Nehara, they are pretty fast even though they're dead. Yep, flee my friends, because you suck. And here he comes again. I try to snipe my general again when I realize my general is almost dead. The silver bullets are also trying to shoot him, so I cast the skeleton warriors to run them away. But the whole thing is, he bought these two guys with the sole purpose of killing my general. Take a look. He just kept spamming fireballs and light bolts at the general from the beginning to the end of the game, and he misses a lot of times because I keep him moving because he's on a mount. That's the importance of keeping your generals on mounts. They move much faster, so they cannot be sniped that easily. The Luminar got back from routing, and he immediately targeted my general, who is almost dead from all this magical shooting. And goodbye, Luminar. Not to be. Anyway, so I try to keep my general away from this flying force because they are annoying as hell, giving my guys time to snipe. I realized he actually dealt with the skeleton warriors I summoned. They are one of the weakest units in the game. They're just meant to like annoy your enemy the whole time. But as you see, they're gonna crumble pretty fast. And here comes the light wizard again, almost dead, and the bright wizard, and guess what? It's fireball! Fireball! It's like Hadouken on Street Fighter, and he missed. And now comes the light bolt again. He's doing everything to increase his magic just to snipe my general, and he missed! Almost all. And this guy is almost dead. When I see it, he's like, that's sniping. I think he's also overcasting so he can do more damage. Right? I had to keep my leadership very far away because this. And Balthazar Gelt also had like some form of magical missiles, but he's not using it. I think he did not brought them. He must have believed he didn't need to. Well, now that most of his units are either tied down or pretty shitty infantry, this is the only threat, the silver bullets. The silver bullets can kill all my great units, not my general. I need to deal with these guys. These guys are evil. Balthazar is also a medium threat, but not the biggest. This one is the best. The whole thing about the undead is when many units die, they fill in the Helm of Souls. And when the Helm of Souls is filled, you can do something very neat. I think it's gonna come now. Say hello to my little friend Ushabe. Kill them all! Don't let none stand, cowards. But anyway, the Ushabe with great bows, despite being like archers, they are pretty decent in melee, but I do not want to waste them against this very weak infantry. He tried to kill the Bone Giant for the majority of the game too, failed completely, and now here it is. My general is now in the middle of a unit because these guys they can actually unleash poison. Because I think he's gonna come and try to kill it again, and that he will. I think I'm actually shooting his general now, just make him move. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to kill it. As you see, magic boats. He almost does it, but he is not the unperishable, he's the black, but he's gonna survive and fight back. And they waver from troop losses, and that's it. GG, well played. So this guy, he's both a spammer and how can I call it? A spammer and a Lord Sniper. So this guy, if you find him in quick matches, do not play against him. It's not fun. It's just like noob slaying. It's a waste of time.